The story begins late at night inside a high-tech research laboratory. A cheerful janitor named Ron is busy cleaning the floors. With music playing in his ears, he dances around happily while doing his job. During his work, Ron notices a scientist named Peter, who is completely focused on a dangerous experiment and doesn't pay attention to anything around him. Ron tries to joke around by making funny faces behind Peter, but Peter doesn't even notice. After a while, Ron moves deeper into the lab to continue cleaning. Before leaving, Peter gives him a strict warning. Don't touch anything in this lab. Then Peter walks out to grab snacks from a vending machine in the hallway. Left alone, Ron notices a strange patient lying on a bed, connected to machines. The man looks terrifying. His skin is pale and dark veins cover his body. While mopping nearby, Ron accidentally hits the machines, triggering loud alarm sounds. Panicking, he presses random buttons to stop the noise, but instead shuts the entire system down. Thinking he has killed the patient, Ron tries to save him by performing CPR. The moment he presses down, the patient's stomach bursts open, and Ron's hand sinks inside. Terrified, Ron screams, but suddenly the man's eyes open. He has turned into a zombie and immediately attacks Ron. Meanwhile, Peter is still struggling with a stuck snack machine outside and doesn't hear the screams. Ron is killed, marking the true beginning of the zombie outbreak. Moments later, zombie Ron stumbles into the hallway and bites Peter, spreading the infection even further. The story then shifts to three teenage scouts, Ben, Carter, and Augie, along with their leader, Scoutmaster Roger. They are filming a recruitment video, hoping to attract new members. Unfortunately, no one at school thinks scouts are cool anymore. Ben and Carter stay only because Augie genuinely loves scouting. Roger announces that they'll be going camping in the forest that night. The boys pretend to be excited, but secretly, they're not. After the meeting, Ben and Carter drive home. Carter admits he wants to quit scouts since college is coming, and he wants to enjoy life. Ben explains they can't quit yet. Tonight is special because Augie is about to receive the Condor Award, the highest honor in scouting. Suddenly, a deer jumps in front of their car and is hit. When they stop to check, Ben realizes the tire is flat. While fixing it, Carter's sister Kendall arrives with her friends. Ben has a crush on her, but she's dating a popular guy named Jeff. Carter also spots his crush Chloe and tries to act cool. When Ben mentions the deer, everyone looks back, but the body's gone. Ben assumes the deer escaped into the forest and doesn't think much of it. Before leaving, Kendall and her friends reveal they're heading to a secret high school party, and Jeff casually gives Carter the address, setting up the chaos that's about to follow. Later that night, Ben drops Carter home. Carter insists they sneak away from the scout camp and attend the party. After some hesitation, Ben agrees, unaware that the night is about to turn into a full-scale zombie apocalypse. Meanwhile, deep in the forest, Scoutmaster Roger is alone setting up the campsite. Out of nowhere, a deer suddenly attacks him. This is the same deer Ben and Carter hit earlier, but now it has turned into a zombie. Roger barely manages to survive and kills the zombie deer using his hunting knife. Just as he catches his breath, a shadow moves in the darkness. It's zombie Peter. Before Roger can react, Peter bites him, turning the scout leader into another victim of the outbreak. Back in town, Ben and Carter stop at a liquor store to buy drinks for the party. Since they're underage, the clerk refuses. They give money to a homeless man, hoping he'll buy it for them, but he walks in and spends it all on himself. While waiting outside, a dancer named Denise drops her belongings. Ben helps her pick everything up, and she's impressed by his kindness. When Denise realizes the boys can't buy alcohol, she helps them by buying the wine herself. After that, she heads into a dance club across the street. The boys think about following her, but decide against it because of their age. Later, Ben and Carter reach the forest to meet Augie for the camping trip. Augie tells them Scoutmaster Roger still hasn't arrived. They wait for hours, but Roger never shows up. Eventually, everyone falls asleep. Once Augie is in deep sleep, Ben and Carter quietly sneak out to go to the party. On the way to the car, Ben finds Roger's hunting knife on the ground, which worries him, but Carter brushes it off, saying Roger probably went home. They stop at the Pioneer store to change into party clothes. That's when Carter notices something strange. The dance club has no bouncer tonight. Seeing their chance, they sneak inside. At first, everything seems normal. A dancer begins performing for them, but suddenly her throat bursts open, spraying blood everywhere. She's a zombie. Moments later, a zombie bouncer attacks Ben. Ben runs into the manager's office, but the zombie follows him inside. Just in time, Denise appears with a shotgun and blows the zombie's head off. The three of them escape the club, only to find themselves surrounded by a massive zombie crowd. They jump into their car and speed away, but disaster strikes when one tire falls off. Zombies close in fast. Denise tells the boys to fix the tire while she holds the zombies back, killing them one by one with her shotgun. Once the tire is fixed, they race straight to the police station. Inside the station, things get even worse. A zombie police officer attacks them with a gun. Carter grabs a rifle and kills him. As more zombies flood into the building, Ben, Carter, and Denise lock themselves inside a jail cell to survive. At the same time, Augie goes to Scoutmaster Roger's house to find out what happened. He finds Roger there, but now Roger is a zombie and attacks him. Realizing how serious the situation is, Augie uses his scouting skills to improvise. He grabs a spray can and a lighter, creating a homemade flamethrower, and burns zombie Roger to ashes. Back at the police station, zombies try to break into the jail cell. Suddenly, loud music starts blasting from a car outside. The sound draws all the zombies away. It turns out Augie is the one who set the trap. He enters the station and reunites with his friends, proving that scouting skills might just be the key to surviving a zombie apocalypse. Augie finally reaches the police station and sees his friends trapped inside a jail cell. Using his scout training, he starts working on the lock. Suddenly, a zombie attacks them, but Ben shows real courage and kills it by stabbing its head with a wooden stick. Just in time, Augie opens the cell, and everyone escapes together. Outside, they find a military truck with a zombie locked inside. Augie starts teasing it for fun, but suddenly, bang! The zombie's head explodes. An army officer appears and offers them a ride. Carter tells him about a secret party where his sister Kendall might be. But when they arrive, the house is completely empty. That's when Carter realizes Jeff lied to him on purpose. At the same moment, Denise notices something horrifying. The army officer has already been bitten. He suddenly turns into a zombie and attacks her. Denise barely escapes and crushes his head with the car door. Now Carter is panicking about Kendall. He remembers that she writes all her secrets in a diary, including party plans. Everyone rushes to Carter's house to find it. Inside Kendall's room, they hear noises downstairs. Carter and Augie go to check, but their neighbor Miss Fielder attacks them. She's a zombie now. Carter's screams attract a massive zombie crowd. The boys trap Miss Fielder by smashing her head into a broken window. But there are too many zombies outside. They run back to Kendall's room and lock the door. Ben comes up with a risky plan: jump from the window onto a trampoline below. Carter jumps first, then Denise and Augie. Just as Ben is about to jump, he spots Kendall's diary on the floor. Zombies break through the door, but Ben grabs the diary and reaches the window. Zombies stand on the trampoline below, but Denise distracts them, allowing Ben to jump safely and escape. While running, they hide inside Miss Fielder's house, only to be attacked by her zombie cats. They rush into the garage, find her car, and Ben smashes through the garage door to escape. On the road, zombie Scoutmaster Roger blocks their path, but Ben doesn't stop and runs him over. Realizing the situation is out of control, Denise decides to find the military for help and rides off on a motorcycle. Meanwhile, Ben, Carter, and Augie stop at a hardware store and build deadly homemade weapons, bladed lawn machines and spinning saws. Their goal is clear now: reach the real party and save Kendall. At the party, chaos has already begun. Chloe goes upstairs with her boyfriend, but a zombie kills him. Busy on her phone, Chloe doesn't notice until it's too late, and she gets killed too. Downstairs, Kendall slaps Jeff for lying to her. Suddenly, zombie Chloe appears and bites Jeff, turning the party into complete horror. Kendall escapes by hiding in the attic. Just then, Ben, Carter, and Augie arrive and start fighting zombies with their homemade weapons. Carter is forced to kill zombie Chloe, which breaks him emotionally. Ben takes down zombie Jeff. They rescue Kendall from the attic and help survivors escape. Ben uses scout ropes to block the doors, but soon they realize they're trapped inside a basketball court with no exit. Augie reveals he has a powerful homemade bomb made from chemicals in his bag. The plan is to blow up the zombies, but the lighter doesn't work. Panic spreads. At the last second, Augie finds another lighter. Suddenly, Denise returns through a secret maintenance tunnel. Ben and Carter leave with Denise, while Augie stays behind to light the bomb. As zombies rush in, Augie ignites the fuse and jumps away just in time. The entire building explodes, wiping out the zombie horde. Augie survives. Just when everyone feels safe, zombie Roger's head appears again. But before it can attack, the military drops a bomb and destroys it completely. Thanks to Denise, the army rescues everyone. In the final moment, Kendall walks up to Ben and kisses him, and that's the Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse, 2015. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more movie explanation videos.